Alright, so here we are with Battle 6 of the Star Battle Arena. This is basically going to be the final battle that we have to go through, and then we'll pretty much be done with the Star Battle Arena. Yep. Yep. Luigi might have thought he was the winner, but unfortunately, nope. There is still one more battle that has yet to be dealt with. Yep, so... Oh, shit. Damn. Pretty sure that's classified as hit and run, but yeah. Yep. Yep, so we're gonna be heading up into space to take on our next battle. What could it be? Well, you're about to find out here in a second. Yep, Bowser's Warp Orbit. This is the board that can only be unlocked unless you play through Star Battle Arena, because anyone who starts a new save file and tries to play this on the party tent without playing Star Battle Arena will not be able to play this board. So, yep, to unlock this board you have to play through Star Battle Arena. I mean, that is if you want to play it on the party tent. Nah, I'm good. Of course, this dumb bastard gets 10. I was honestly kind of surprised that when I looked through the footage, I was surprised to find that this board didn't really take that long to finish. It took pretty much the same amount of turns as it took to finish Battle 4, which was 7 turns. But I wouldn't say that this is like the final battle just yet, because after we finish kicking Hammer Bros' ass, we still have to deal with Bowser. So this is only like, I guess you could say, the first part of the final battle. But of course this ends up being all done in one video, which is the reason why this video ended up being 25 minutes long. Of course, this asshole ends up stealing all my coins. You fucking son of a bitch. Yep, he gets frickin' Slogo candy. Oh yeah, and I didn't really explain what the DK spaces do on Shy Guy's Perplex Express and what is it, Koopa's Tycoon Town, or at least in Star Battle Arena. So when you land on DK, basically he ends up giving you like more coins and stuff than what the Shy Guy normally gives you on Shy Guy's Perplex Express in Star Battle. Bowser, as far as I know, in that board will take your coins away, and then in Koopa's Tycoon Town, if you land on DK, on the DK space, you end up getting a bunch of coins from DK in a hotel or whatever. And if you land on Bowser, Bowser will just take coins away from one of the hotels you have. And then as far as this board, Bowser's Warp Orbit goes, if you land on DK, he gives you like free candy, but it's basically random at times. Sometimes he'll give you the Bullet or Bowser candy, which is what you actually need to win this board. And then sometimes they'll give you other pointless candies like Slow Go or Twice Candy, so the chances of him giving the candy that you need is very slim. So that's kind of one of the downsides with landing on the DK space on this board, is that, yeah, Donkey Kong won't always give you the candy that you need, especially when it matters the most. And then Bowser, what he ends up doing is he just takes your star away. This is like basically the only board where you have to go around and steal stars, which is precisely what ends up happening. Yep, time for a duel minigame, where I take my revenge and get my coins back. Yep, so this is a minigame where you just like tilt the Wii remote left and right, which might look easy, but it definitely isn't very easy at all. Especially when you have like a bunch of random shit that gets in the way. Yeah, those little exclamation, or not exclamation, those little X marks. Those things are very hard to avoid, and you only get like 3 boosts to get through this level, so you gotta make sure you use them. Gotta make sure you make them count. I think with this minigame, I think I ended up losing here. Yep, I lost. I don't know exactly how he won that, honestly. It's just completely ridiculous that I couldn't avoid all the shit that was in the way. But yep, he won that minigame, and yep, I don't have coins, so of course the joke's on him. Yeah, this was like literally nothing but a struggle. I mean, if I hadn't been losing my coins, I think I would have done this within 4 turns, but nope, took longer to try to beat this board. And I think at this point I was kind of deciding if I wanted to use bullet candy or vampire candy, and I decided, you know what, I want to get my coins back, because even if I use the bullet candy, I won't have another candy to steal his other 2 stars. And basically you have to drain the computer's star to 0. Whether it's Hammer Bro or Blooper, you have to drain it to 0, in this case, to win. So I decided for now, until I had both Bullet and Bowser Candy, I decided to just steal his coins. The Bullet Candy will steal 1 star from the opponent, but Bowser Candy will only steal up to 2. Yeah, I'll buy some. Nice. I mean, dumb motherfucker kept stealing my fucking coins, so of course I'd be getting the big bargain sale. Cool. Alright. There we go. Joke's on you, Hammer Bro. I already have the Bowser and Bullet Candy, and you're left without shit. It's like all he ends up getting is nothing but Vampire Candy. It's like you'd think that this idiot would get Bowser and Bullet Candy, but it's like, nope, he don't want to do that. So I think the first candy I ended up using was Bullet Candy. Yep. Yeah, I didn't really get a good roll here. I mean, I got like 13, but that was still pretty bad. And of course I land on the dual space, which I think I ended up winning this next one, but I can't really remember. If it's the minigame I think it is, then yeah, I'm pretty sure I do win it. Alright, well, let's spin it then. Cool. Lob to Rob. Yeah. Nice. Yep. Yeah, so this is the minigame that I do end up winning. Can't even freaking talk right now, like seriously. Yep. Take out the mushrooms. That's basically what you want to aim for is mushrooms. Don't hit the Goombas or you'll lose 10 points. Yeah, I was amazed to have won this, you know, despite Hammer Bro being a really tough opponent. That's actually another thing I noticed when you get to Battle 6. I've noticed that Hammer Bro and Blooper are a lot more brutal to deal with than any of the computers from the previous boards. Like, you might have thought Toad and Toadette were a bunch of pushovers. Now, this motherfucker, along with Blooper, they ain't no fucking pushovers, let me tell you right now. Yeah, these guys are definitely not easy to deal with, but fortunately for me, I was able to steal back a lot of the coins that he stole from me, so yeah, I guess it was like a win-win for me. Yep, he got a frickin' 9. And I think that ended up being his dumb mistake, because I think what ends up happening here is he lands somewhere out in the open. Big bargain sale. Yeah, because I took one of his stars. Of course he'll get the bargain sale. Yeah, Bullet and Bowser Candy normally would cost 15 coins to get. Like, just in case if you're wondering. And yeah, I was checking to see if it was possible I could just get Hammer Bro with the Bowser Candy, and then I thought, oh wait, yeah, he's out in the open, so I have a huge chance of being able to get him if I get a high enough roll here. Bowser Candy will basically let you roll 2 dice blocks, and the Bullet Candy will let you roll 3 dice blocks as well, which is something I probably should have also mentioned too. And yep, like I said, it only took 7 turns, so even though we finished the board, we still have not fully finished Star Battle Arena. Alright. Got 2 stars, and we drained him down to 0 stars. And we didn't even have to use DK or Bowser space to beat him. Nice. Oh, boo-hoo. Too bad for you. We won. Alright. Yep, save, and we're gonna go get that Star Rod back. Oh, boo-hoo. You're pissed off because we beat your little stenchman, as that's what he refers to Hammer Bro / Blooper as. Keeps his promises? When does Bowser ever keep his promise? If I recall, in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, as well as the adventure of Super Mario Bros. 3, Adventures that is, he never keeps his promises. He's like nothing but a motherfucking double-crosser. Alright, so yep, this is pretty much the final fight against Bowser in this little mini game here. Basically, you just have to build up power in the Star Rod and take him out. Amazingly enough, like, when I looked back on this footage, I was actually amazed that I was able to do this without even taking any hits at all. Basically, you only end up having 5 hits, and if you get hit 5 times, you pretty much, well, it's not like entirely game over. I don't know if you start over from the beginning, or if you just pick up where you left off when you last hit him. Like, I can't really remember if his health resets or not when you die. I don't think it does, but even then, it still would kind of defeat the challenge if his health didn't reset, but still, I can't really remember since I haven't played this game for a while. But hey, at least you get to see a perfect run of this little showdown thing. Like, honestly, it's so amazing that I actually did so well on that minigame without even taking a single hit. Like, I can't even begin to understand how I did so well on this myself, because usually a lot of times it's hard for me to be able to play that minigame without taking at least one hit. So I was surprised I was able to do that without taking any hits at all. But pretty much once you defeat Bowser, that's it. That pretty much ends up being it for Star Battle Arena. Oh, it's not really as if I give a shit about the year's supply of candy anyways, but whatever. Yep. We have become the superstar. And of course, here we are with the end credits. Well, it's not fully over yet. MC Baloo and Big Top, which, yes, that's actually what these guys what their names are. MC Baloo is basically the big mouth, and Big Top is like top hat or whatever. Which obviously you've probably haven't figured out that, yeah, they're like the hosts for this game, I guess you could say. Now here in the credits you can actually like shoot at the letters and stuff if you want to with the cursor, but I didn't really felt like doing that during the time I was recording this. I think a part of it was because it was like late at night that I was recording this, and I don't know, I just wasn't giving too much of a shit, so. But you know, of course, I was cool enough to show the credits, even though you do have the option to skip them. Even if I did end up skipping the credits, I could still show it again at a later point, which, of course, I don't end up doing that since I don't skip the credits. But, yeah, I guess the one thing I could probably talk about is what I'm going to do for my next walkthrough, even though this walkthrough that I'm doing right now hasn't fully ended yet. The next walkthrough that's coming up after Mario Party 8 will be Mario Kart Wii. Again, for those who haven't been keeping up on my Discord server. An important thing to kind of keep note on is Mario Kart Wii actually ended up being the last walkthrough that I recorded for 2020. And to be completely honest, I was honestly hoping that it would have been the last walkthrough that I recorded. Like, I was really hoping I wouldn't have had to record any more walkthroughs after Mario Kart Wii, but then when I realized that COVID was kind of being taken into, like, I guess you could say overtime or whatever, yeah, basically the walkthroughs ended up continuing again, even going into 2021. And that basically was when I recorded Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Yes, that game was recorded pretty much around the release date. Although there was a bit of a problem with me trying to get the game because of the coronavirus, I had to order shit online, and there was an ice storm that took place in my area, and as a result of it, my copy of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury was going to arrive late, so the only option I had available was to take the risk of going to the store and buying it. Of course, while trying to be careful with the ice that was going on, because it was really, really icy during the time of March of 2021. It wasn't easy, of course. It was a huge struggle, but, you know, I was able to get the game successfully without, you know, getting myself killed in the process. But, yeah. So, yeah, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Yeah, that walkthrough will be recorded around the time when it first came out. Most people by now are not really playing the game as much since everyone's pretty much beaten it, but you guys will still be seeing the walkthrough coming up pretty soon. So yeah. But yeah, the ice storm basically caused a lot of damage to, like, not just like power lines, but like trees and shit. A lot of trees had to be chopped down because of this ice storm that we had in my area. It wasn't good, I can tell you that much, but yeah, basically Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury will be the first walkthrough in 2021 that I had recorded, while Mario Kart Wii, which is the next walkthrough after Mario Party 8, ends up being a walkthrough that ends up being the last walkthrough that I recorded for 2020. It's not, of course, the last walkthrough I have on my USB flash drive, since the last walkthrough for that ends up being 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, so pretty much after Mario Party 8, I got 2 more walkthroughs to go through, and then my first USB flash drive will be emptied out of walkthroughs, and you know, uploaded to the channel. So yeah, that's basically the plan there. Gosh, it's like, but yeah, starting from Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury, that's actually going to be the first of many Nintendo Switch walkthroughs that I'm going to be doing from that point on. So if you guys are getting kind of sick and tired of seeing all these classic games that I'm doing, well, rest assured that those are going to be coming to an end, at least for a little while. Because I won't lie, I've had a lot of people requesting in the comments to say, or I've had a few requests from people telling me to do more Nintendo Switch games, because I know a lot of people are kind of getting sick and tired of me doing Wii U ports and stuff. But yeah, no, I do end up doing some actual Nintendo Switch games once that aren't actually Wii U ports, and Super Mario Odyssey actually ends up being the first Wii U port that I end up doing, so you'll definitely see a walkthrough on that at some point, I think, after 3D World. Yeah, I had fun. Had fun playing Star Battle Arena, got 200 Carnival cards. I haven't really figured out any other way to where you could score any higher on Carnival cards. It feels like Star Battle Arena is like the only way you can get a huge amount of Carnival cards. So yeah, it's like if you want to score a huge amount of Carnival cards, it's like, yeah, that's the only option that I see available right now. I don't really know why I ended up going into the Fun Bazaar, but I decided before I went into the party tent to show off the fact that I got pretty much every single minigame unlocked, you know, just to those who were curious and stuff. I will come back for this later on, because right up here in front is the Carnival Parade, which takes place on that little stage, the Carnival Wagon. This is the minigame wagon where you can buy all the minigames, but like I said, I already bought them all, so it's like the Carnival cards I'm getting at this point are completely pointless as shit. So yeah. So, but I still ended up showing off all the minigames and all the other cool stuff they got. Yep, surprise wagon. Like I said, I already got everything in here. Carnival figures, the brutal difficulty, character taunts, and shit like that, or whatever there is to unlock. Over here, you can play like music from the game and listen to character voices. If you give enough of a shit, and if you want to just see the end credits without playing Star Battle Arena, you can talk to MC Value and Big Top, and they'll allow you to see the credits. No, we've already seen the credits. We've already seen the folks who, worked so hard on this here game. So I'll see you guys in the next video when we take on the party tent.